Hey, more family, it's Liam. We took some videos during the last clinic we had, and I wanted to show you those videos. One of Claire, or excuse me, one of Caitlin, and one of Connor. Here's Caitlin, obviously from the front angle, ball position really good, setup position really good, grip really good. She could, say set position's good. She could probably have a little bit of tilt right here that she doesn't have, but at 8 years old, I'm pretty comfortable with where she's at. Um, Great looking backswing. What I really like about it is a good wrist hinge. I like the fact that she gets her shoulder behind the ball, gets the shoulder wound over the right leg. Her legs don't move a whole lot. Great positions. Uh, so awesome here. She swings down. She holds the angle real good. Got good leverage. The only thing I'll give Caitlin, the only piece of instruction I give her in clinics is to turn more. So as she hits this ball, I think that her belt buckle is stuck at the ball too much. I like to see it point a little bit more to the left. And if she did that, she would top less shots. If you notice right in here, her left wrist is cupped just a little bit. That tends to happen when her hip doesn't move out of the way. So in this position, I like to see her hip more open so that she wouldn't cup her left wrist as much. And notice right here, she's crossed over, which all good players are. She's a little excessively crossed over because the body doesn't move as fast as the hands and arms are. So she could get her left hip open as she swings. So I work with Caitlin on two things when I get her in clinic. One is that she has a great swing, hit more balls. Honestly, that's it because she's so good, or swings so good. But the little thing I work with her on is right here to be a little bit more open with the body. Try to turn her body more as she hits her shots, so she doesn't fold so quickly on the way down. But 8 years old and the swing looks that good. That's pretty cool. Connor, we've been working on the same thing for about a year now. Move it back here. Connor's got a great looking swing. His grip will get a little strong. That's something we work on. And I don't know if you can see it here. I can see it because I'm used to looking at videos. His right hand only will tend to grab underneath the golf club too much. And he's even working on it here because I can hear him mumbling to himself when he takes swings up there, working on my grip. But his right hand, even when he says that, will still sit there and work under the club a little bit. The other thing that me and Connor do is try to get him at the top of his swing. Right now, he's laid off. So his hands are up too much this way. Club gets too flat. So at this point in his swing coming back, he's already laid off. And at the top, he gets slightly laid off where his arm comes up and kind of covers up his mouth. And his club sits a little bit too flat. So I like to see his arm a little bit more like this and his club a little bit more like that. So we always work on getting his hands more around him and club a little bit more up. Because when he does that, he tends to come over just a little bit. Okay, it doesn't come from the inside as much as I like to see him. So right now his club's a little chopping down on a little bit outside, working down in and across. You can see because he's outside of it, he tends to hit a lot of shots on the heel or pull a lot of shots. So that's what me and Connor are working on. But ultimately, he's going to be great in the future because he loves it so much. And as soon as we get that more consistently figured out and more consistently remembered to do that, he'll be great. Thank you, Morris.